Hello everyone. We are solving third question from the LeetCode top interview 150 question. Question says that remove duplicates from the sorted array. Here, sorted is very important thing. Like the array is already sorted. You don't have to sort the array to remove the duplicates. Okay. So here it is giving an array as a nums as 1, 1 and 2. You just have to remove the 1 from it and give output as a 2. And you have to change the nums array and remove the duplicate from it. Now we will first view the logic of their, this question. Then we will solve. Then we'll write the code. Okay. Now here we have the nums array as a 1, 1 and 2. So now you just think how to remove the duplicates from it. So because this is the sorted array, we just have to compare the two numbers, two consecutive numbers. Okay, like we have to compare 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and like this. We have to compare the array like this. Okay, so what is happening here? Like 1 and 1. If 1 and 1 is equal, then just do nothing and compare 1 and 2. If these are not equal, then store the 1. Okay. And here is nothing to compare. Okay. Then store the 2 as well. Okay. So this is the logic behind this question. So we need two pointers to compare the two numbers. Okay. So here we are just taking the two consecutive numbers, so we can check it by I and I minus 1. And now we have to store the result of our comparison. So we have to take one j variable as well. So now if there is only one number in the array, then it is going to store, right? Because there is nothing to compare with first number. There is no logic to compare the first number, because anyways it will add it into array. So what we can do, we can start the j from 1 itself. Okay, and now we have to compare I and I minus 1. So this can't be I minus 1, this is I and this will be the I minus 1. Okay, so we have to start the I from the 1, because if we start the I from the 0, then it will give the out of index error. Okay, so what we will write the code here. Okay, this is okay, we will write from here. This is the 1, 1 and 2 array. We will take int j equal to 1, and we will write the for loop as a int I starting from 1 and I is less than n, as n stand for nums dot length and I plus plus. Okay, now we will write the logic of the question. If nums of I nums of I is not equal to nums of j, no, sorry, not equal to nums of I minus 1, then we will store nums of j is equal to nums of I. Okay, and we will do j plus plus to iterate to the next index. Okay, and in the else condition we don't have to do anything, because it will, if the both are equal, then we have to do I plus plus, and for loop is already doing that, so we don't need to write else condition. We just have to return the j. Okay, we are returning the j. Okay, and we are actually changing the nums array as well. Okay, now we will first dry run this logic. Okay, now here in j is equal to 1. Okay, now our nums I is equal to 1 1 2 int I, and this is the I minus 1. Okay, these are equal, so it is not doing anything and it rests to the next index. So now I will become this, and okay, sorry, so I will become this and I minus 1 will become this. Okay, now here we can see that these two elements are not equal. Then nums of j means in the first index of nums, we will store the nums of I, means we are storing the 2. So in the we are storing the 2. Now what is the nums array look like? So it is actually nums array, nums of in zeroth position, it actually store the zeroth element of nums, means it is storing nums of 0 is equal to 1 by itself, means we don't have to write the code for this because we are changing the nums array itself. So we don't have to write the nums of 0 is equal to 1, so it is automatically storing, and we are writing just nums of 1 is equal to 2, and we are returning the j. So we are returning the j, and it is storing nums of 2 is equal to. So now our nums array is looking like this, huh? 1, 2, and 2. But we are returning the j value. So our j value is equal to 2. So the what is compiler is doing, it is accepting only first two numbers, means it is taking 1 and 2 and returning array like this. Okay, now I have wrote the code already, so we will check that as well. So here uh, for we are this is the int, so we have to return int. Okay, so here it is the only code, int j is equal to 1. We are traversing the array using for loop. This is the logic where two adjacent elements are not equal. We are just storing nums of j is equal to nums of I and doing j plus plus. And we are returning the j. That's the code, final code. Now we are just submitting it. And okay, and it is accepted, and you can clearly see the runtime beats 83.65% of Java users. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like the video, please dislike it, but give your response to me. Thank you.